Morning, everybody. Back out here on the property. I worked a little bit hard today. It's 26 degrees out here, so I'm pretty much melting while I'm doing it. But I got most of this heavy stuff out of here. I think that stuff almost did me in, but I managed to get most of it dealt with. And there's a lot of gravel under there. I don't know why they put a bunch of gravel under there, but I'm thinking about, this is where the driveway originally is. I'm actually thinking about moving the driveway over a bit, if I can, and bringing it up through here where all this gravel is put in. Kind of makes sense to me. And then wrapping it back around this way and back towards the tiny house and back towards the shed. Okay, so you can see I got a lot of piles of garbage sitting around, and I had to pull most of these long tall weeds out by hand. That's why I have so many piles here. Cut that branch down the other day. It was hanging over the driveway, and this is what I kept running into. Like this stuff, every time I hit it, the lawnmower would die on me. But it's almost dealt with now. I still have to cut all this grass down where these trees are, where we're gonna put the camper in. So yeah, so I got the worst part dealt with here. I just need to clean it up a little bit more, and then I think my brother's gonna help me come and level it and dig my trenches for the well and stuff, and hopefully a few more other things. But I also, while I was here today, you can see where I was parked right there. While I was here today, I laid out my shed finally. So I'm thinking of putting it right here. Well, I am putting it right here. And I've made it 12 by 20. I think that's plenty big enough. And it won't be in the way of anything here once we get rid of these couple trees that I don't want anymore. And then the chicken coop could go kitty corner right here. So it'll be 12 by 20 shed, either 10 by 10 or 10 by 12 chicken coop with a run. And then we'll bring the camper up here where these trees are once they're gone. It's a lot of work yet to do, but I'm determined, and I'm gonna try as hard as I can to get a lot done by fall. Right now it's beautiful out. Last week it was sweater weather. This week it's shorts weather. So hopefully it stays for quite a while and I can get a lot more done. But as you can see, I opened up that front end pretty good. Still needs lots of cleanup. And I have to pick up all these garbage piles. There's one there, there's one there. And then I have some brush piles and some grass piles. But I'm getting there. Yeah, like I said, I'm 60 years old and kind of doing most of this on my own. So at this point anyway, I'm hoping to get help in the near future here. But I think this will be a great spot for my shed. And as you can see, the pallets are starting to pile up there. And that'll make a good floor for my shed, and hopefully even some of the walls. Remember, I like to recycle, so low cost or no cost. No cost is best, but I know there'll be some pennies spent in there. But I'm going to try to show you guys that you can build a life with a little piece of land, a tiny house, a shed, chickens, and you don't have to go bankrupt doing it. So far, the purchase price of this property was $20,000, and the camper I paid $5,000, which I worked very hard to get money. I do metal scrapping, so I've been saving and scrounging and doing whatever I need to do to get the money together. Like I said, I have a mobile home to sell, but until that happens, I just need to work a little harder to get money scraped together to get everything I need. Next on the agenda is getting money put together for some loads of gravel. I'm thinking one for the shed, one for where the camper is gonna go. And if I can get enough together, I'll even try to get maybe the driveway, some gravel on here. I'm gonna see if my brother can level all that for me first. Get a good base going, and then we'll put some gravel on there, and then I might do some bluestone on top just to make it pretty. And then we'll start thinking about the house pad. But one thing at a time, we'll slowly move ahead and get things done here. Like I said, I think it was August 26th when I started cleaning this. It's September 10th today. And I think I got quite a bit done. For pretty much 99% of this I've done by myself. So like I said, hopefully in the near future I'll have a little bit more help, but we'll see what happens there. If not, I'll keep chugging along as long as I can before the snow hits the ground, and then I'll get back here in the spring and see what else I can manage to get done and get that camper turned into a cabin, and I'll be good to go. So I'll talk to you later. I'll probably be out here tomorrow if the weather is still good. So I'll see you then. Thanks for joining me.